here it is. It's about 5:40. Me, Kevin, and Jacob are leaving work. We're gonna go to my house and get my welder and my gas for my welder, and we're gonna head to the shop and I'm gonna start building the racing simulator. So that's what this video is gonna be about. I'm super excited. So I'll get back to you when we get to the shop. All right, just got to my house. About to go get the metal, or not the metal. About to go get the welder and the gas and the Prelude seat. So let's get it. So this is the metal I got. It is 1 inch by 1.5 or 1.5 by 1 inch. It is 14 gauge thick, you can see. I got way too much. There's 2 more of these. Those are both 12 feet long, so 48 feet in total. Right now I'm measuring from here to here on the seat, and I'm gonna cut that out, and that's gonna be my starting point. So I'll show you that in a second.
This guy's making a master cut. All right, so those are going on seat rails, from what Morgan said.
17 inches apart. But that's only for my seat. Differs for any other seat. 17 wide or no. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm lining up these bolt holes with this rail. So let me see that. This seat, it's from a Honda Prelude. So it has these that come down where it bolts in the stock car. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna weld a flat plate on the end of this. So I'm just gonna mark the holes for the bolts in the back, and I'll figure out the fronts when I get there.
Nope. I'll go blind. Oh, but what we do need, Kevin.
That would have been fun.
All right, so I'm gonna make the full length of the sim about 4.5 feet. Actually, exactly 4.5 feet. So I just marked right here, one piece to make the frame at 54 inches right here. And that's gonna be the base for the whole thing to sit on. And that's what the seat is also gonna sit on. These right here. And I'll show you how to get those pieces cut out to mount the seat rail to the frame. All right, so I got a little bit done tonight. As you can see, got the rails made for the seat, both of them. Now these just bolt up to the stock bolt holes on the fronts. Like I said, I'm gonna weld a little plate right here just to mount these. But that's probably all I'm gonna do for tonight. I got these two also cut out. This is gonna be the base for the whole frame. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. I don't know if I'm coming back tomorrow, but if I come back tomorrow, I'll keep working on it. What's going on, guys? All right, so it's the next day. I am in the process of making the frame for the whole thing to mount, the whole sim. So right now what I'm doing is I measured from the middle of both of these 2 bolt holes right here, which is about 17 and a quarter, a little over 17 and a quarter inches. So I took what's gonna be the frame and I set it to where the middle of each of these equals 17, a little over 17 1/4 inches. And the seat is gonna sit on top of that. So I now have to cut out a piece that's 16 inches to fit right here to hold this in place and keep it squared. It'll differ if you use a different seat or whatnot, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I got the first angle made. I got it all square and I'm gonna go ahead and tack it up right now. This is gonna be the front of the sim and this is gonna be the side. So I'll show you that in a second when I'm done.
Good enough?
Good enough.
Good enough. Mr. No Gloves.
All right, so I just got the frame made. I tacked it and fully welded it up. So right here, got welds along all 4 corners on the front and the back. So this right here, that's gonna be the main frame for the whole sim. Again, it's getting late, so I'm gonna go home and hopefully come back tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. What's going on, guys? It's the next day. So yesterday you saw me make the frame for the simulator. I got it all welded up, as you can see right here. Got the frame, got all 4 corners welded. And today I'm gonna make risers for the seat. What I mean by that is right here, I made seat rails and I'm going to use about 4-inch pieces of metal right here that's gonna raise it up a little bit so I sit a little bit higher. If you don't know what I mean, I'll show you in a little bit after I do it. So I'm gonna get to work and I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so like I was saying, I made the risers for the seat. Just got them all tacked in place right here. All 4 of them. Now I'm going to put the seat on here, make sure everything lines up the way it should. I'll fully weld these in place, and then I'll weld the seat rails to these risers. So yeah, I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so that time lapse you just saw was me welding up all these risers for the seat. As you can see here, they're all welded up. Now I'm gonna put the seat on top, put it where I want it, place it in the right spot, and I'll tack those rails to these risers. Alright, so I just finished welding the whole seat frame in place, right here. Now the seat's gonna mount right on top of here, and yeah, it's coming along pretty well. So I'm gonna mount the seat up there right now real quick. Alright, so got the seat bolted to the frame right here. You can't see them. The bolts in the seat. There's 2 for now. This is all the way forward, shorter people, and all the way backwards. And you can imagine 2 posts coming up right here, the steering wheel being about right here, or here. I haven't decided yet. Shifter over here. So yeah, it's coming along good. What's going on, guys? So last thing you saw was yesterday. I got the frame all made, got the seat rails welded to it, got the seat bolted to the seat rails right here. So today I'm gonna make the risers in the front that come up and it's what the steering wheel sits on. So it'll come up right here and then angle up like this, and there'll be a wood base on top for the steering wheel to sit on. So I'm gonna go ahead and make those. I'm not gonna get a lot done today because we're going to do something later, but I'll show you that when I make them. Alright, so I got the front of the sim made, the 2 pieces that come up from the bottom right here. So what I did is I cut out 2 pieces that are 8 inches right here. They're just flat, on both sides. Welded that to the main frame. And then these pieces are, what was it, 21 inches? So these are 21 inches each. And right here is cut at a 30-degree angle for it to come up and go towards the seat. So that's all I'm really gonna do for now, because I need my wheel from my house that I don't have to put on here and mock up where it's gonna feel the best. But when I get my wheel, I'll show you more of that. So what's up, guys? Back at the shop. I'm working on the simulator again. So today I think we're gonna make these straight pieces that come off right here to where the wheel's gonna sit. I finally got my wheel right here to the shop. Got my e-brake, got my shifter, got my pedals. So yeah, we're ready to go, ready to make the rest of this thing. So I'm gonna get working on it. I'll show you guys what I'm doing along the way. All right, guys, so I'm making some progress. I'm gonna try and explain this part as best as I can. I'm not really good with explaining stuff like this, but to make these straight pieces that come off right here, remember I told you that this is cut at a 30-degree angle? Well, that means that this whole piece right here is at a 30-degree angle. So what I'm trying to do is make it a 90-degree to go straight to the seat. So in order to do that, cut out 2 little pieces about 1 inch long that are 30 degrees on one side and straight on the other. So what I would do here is I would stick this right here. And since this is already at a 30-degree, and this is another 30-degree, that makes this 60. So 30, 30, 60, and then to get my other 30, I'm gonna cut the straight piece at a 30-degree angle on one side, which will give me a total of 90. I know that's might be a little confusing, but another way you could have done this, I didn't do this, you could cut this piece right here at a 30-degree angle before you weld it on. And what that will do is, since this is already at a 30 here, and then this would be at a 30 here, you would have a total of 60 degrees. And then the straight piece that you'd be cutting, you would just cut that at a 30 to make a total of 90. I know that's a little confusing. Personally, if I would have thought about this before, I would have cut this piece at a 30 right here instead of having to cut out another small piece and then another straight piece. But hope you understood what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna make these pieces and I'll get right back to you. All right, so I don't know if this will help anyone understand this a little bit better, but so right here, I have the little piece I was talking about, that 1 inch piece, that is a 0-degree cut right here and a 30-degree cut right here. So since this is already 30 degrees, I added another 30 on one side of this. If you put an angle finder on it, it's at a 60-degree angle. Now if you come over here, this is the piece I have not welded on the extra piece yet like I did on the other side. Put the angle finder on here, and it is at a 30-degree angle. So hope that helps understand a little better, or helps you understand a little bit better. Since this is already at a 30, I added another straight cut and a 30 on one side of here. It's a total of 60. And the piece I'm gonna add right here, I'm just gonna add a 30 on one side. hope you understand that. It's a little confusing when I say it, but I'm trying to explain the best I can. So I'm gonna get the other side done. All right, guys. So I just got the these straights made right here. They're tacked in place right now. I'm gonna put a base on the top and put my wheel on it and see where I want it first before I fully weld it, just to be sure. Let me show you what I mean about the angles one more time. So now that I have a 30-degree cut right here, put the angle finder right on top. You're at a 0-degree angle. 0-degree angle means it's straight across. So, hope you understood that. Same on the other side. Put it on there. 0-degree angle. So, hope you understand that. If not, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna weld these all up in a second after I mount my wheel on here, see where I want it. Alright, as you just saw, I got all those welded up. All the pieces I just put on right here. Got these straights welded up completely, front and back. Now I just have to get the platform to go on top of there. I mocked it up off camera, but that's where I want it to sit. That's how long I want those to be and whatnot. So yeah, I just got to get a base now. I might use a piece of metal just to finish it, but yeah, that's basically how you make those. So, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you understood it at least. All right, so next up is the supports. Two that run from here, the base, up to here. So this isn't, you know, just freestanding. Those are gonna be, in my application, might be different for yours. It's about 22 3/4 inches. So I'm gonna cut those out, put them under there, weld them, and I'll show you that when I do that. All right, so I got the supports made for where the wheel is gonna sit, right here. Got them all welded up all around, nice and sturdy. Now, if you want to see if that's level or not, you can take just a flat piece of anything. I'm just gonna use this. Throw it right on top of there. See how it sits nicely. You can grab your angle finder, set it down, and look at what angle it's at. Right about 0 degrees. It's right where you want it. You don't want it to be angled at all. So yeah, I think that's all I'm really gonna do today. Only other thing I can do would be to make this support that would go right here for the pedals to sit on. But I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do that. I might go work on the Miata a little bit, do some stuff to it. So yeah, if I do that, you'll see it. If not, I'll see you next time. All right, guys, I'm back at the shop working on the simulator. It's been a little bit since I worked on it. If you haven't seen my most recent videos, it's because I got this bad girl right here. Yeah, don't look at it for too long. I'm gonna finish the simulator today, hopefully finish it today. I don't have much to do. I just got to make the piece that comes off here for the shifter to sit on, make the piece that comes off there for the handbrake to sit on, and make the final support down here for the pedals. So that should be everything I have to do, and then I'm gonna hopefully get it powder coated. That may be in this video, it may not be, I'm not sure yet. It might take a while to get it powder coated, so I'm going to get started on that. So I'll see you in a second. All right, so I got this bar made where the shifter is gonna sit. It's gonna sit about right here. I'm just gonna weld it up right now. This is 12 inches long. And again, it'll change on your application with your seat and whatnot, but I'm gonna weld that up real quick. Alright, got that piece all welded up right here, as you can see. Actually, let me show you what the shifter's gonna look like on it. So with the shifter put on, it should look like this. You can go through your gears and whatnot. And from the seat, it should look something like that. I still gotta get the base for the top to put the wheel on. But now I have to make the piece for the handbrake to sit on. The handbrake's a little heavier, so. All right, so like I said, I finished the simulator. I'm super pumped on this. I know I don't look super pumped, but I am. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys. So we got the seat and everything as you saw before. Then we welded this plate right here to an L bracket that mounts to the main frame. That's what the Sparco handbrake is gonna mount on. I'll show you that when this isn't so hot, because we just welded that. And then right here is the piece where the shifter is gonna mount to, right next to where the wheel is gonna be, as you can see. So everything's a little hot right now since we just welded it, and it's late, so we're gonna have to leave. But tomorrow, possibly, I might mount everything up and show you guys what it looks like. I'm still getting it painted though, so I'm not completely done. So I think I might wait till I get it painted to put this video up. But anyway, this is what it looks like right now. It's gonna be sick when it gets painted, I'm sure. So the last thing I need is the piece of wood for right here, piece of wood for the pedals to sit on, and it'll be 100% complete and obviously painted. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I'll get back to you guys probably tomorrow or so. Well, it's not tomorrow for you, it is for me, but yeah, I'll get back to you then and hopefully get this thing painted. Okay guys, so as you saw, I finished the racing simulator, completely got everything welded. Just need the pieces of wood, which is fine. I'm getting those made anyway. But at the front of this complex, actually, there's a powder coating company, and I stopped by there on my way here, talked to them, and asked them if they could just throw the racing simulator in with something they're powder coating, because I don't want them to have to set up a special color just for that, because that'll be too expensive. So I think I'm gonna go with white, and I just asked them, hey, if you can throw it in with something you're already powder coating white, that'd be awesome. They gave me a price, and hopefully tomorrow, they said I can bring it over. I'm gonna clean it off, get any rust off, drop it off to them. I don't know how long it's gonna take them, but I'm getting it powder coated. Super excited. Hopefully it gets done pretty quick, because I wanna use this thing. I wanna show you guys the end product. It sucks that I can't post this video yet, because I wanna get the whole thing finished and powder coated before I post it. I'm gonna drop it off to them, like I said, tomorrow. I'm super excited, so I'll see you guys tomorrow when I drop it off. All right, guys, I'm super pumped. I just got this back from the powder coating. I was not expecting it to get done this quick. I literally dropped it off last night around the same time, but they got it done super quick. Even gave me a discount, which is sick. So here it is. Like I said, I got it white. It's gloss white. I don't have anything on it yet, obviously. I just got it back. But this is what it looks like. I'm super pumped. Once I get the wood done and get everything mounted on it, I'll show you guys that. But until then, dude, it is sick. It looks awesome. So probably, hopefully, a few days, 2 or 3 days from now, I'm gonna get the wood and I can mount everything on there. But until then, dude, I love this thing. This thing came out awesome. So I'll see you guys when I mount everything on here in a few days. Alright guys, so I honestly have no idea where I left off last with the simulator, because I needed 2 pieces of wood to finish it, and I just ran into a few things. You know, I got the lifted Miata in the process of making this, and yeah, so I finally got the pieces of wood, finally got everything put together, it's finally done, so here it is. Right here. So I got the piece of wood from a guy at work. He actually made it look really, really nice. He put this, I think it's called Purple Heart, around the edges. So that's what the wheel sits on. And the pedals right here are bolted in to this piece of wood down here, and this piece of wood is screwed into the frame. So this can come off and the piece of wood will stay there. This is, you've seen already, this is bolted to that frame right there. The handbrake is bolted to here, so this isn't, you know, going anywhere. And then this is just using that clamp that comes with the shifter to go right there. So yeah, here it is. So this cost me, I think all the metal was like $70, I believe, and I still have like 12.5 feet or something, maybe more than that. And then really just welding it was everything else, welding it. Oh, getting it powder coated. Powder coating was probably the most expensive part of all this, but it was definitely worth it. I like the way it looks white. But yeah, that's how to build one of these on a budget. If you know how to weld, and you have a seat laying around, I guess. So yeah, I might throw in some clips of me using it at my house because I'm gonna bring it home tonight. So if I do, you'll see that now. If not, I will see you guys on the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know it's pretty long, but yeah, hope you enjoyed, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you later.